Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Eric with SweetSpotDFS, and these are my PrizePicks PGA plays for the 2022 Valero Texas Open. I am running some giveaways this week, but I'm going to save those to the end of the video, so if you're interested, go ahead, skip ahead, or just watch us all the way through and you'll see them at the end. But I'm going to jump right into the picks. For round one, we've got 4 boards on PrizePicks you can choose from. Strokes, which is the total amount of strokes that player is going to finish during round one. Birdies or better, greens regulation, and fairways hit. And of course, if you've been here before, I really just like to focus on strokes when it comes to Thursday's round. I'd rather just wait and see how everyone's playing after round one before making those decisions on round 2 and 3, or 2, 3, and 4 for the rest of the boards. So I usually just want to stay away from these unless there's like some really egregious projections, but I really haven't seen anything. So I'm just gonna, Corey Connors at 12.5 greens in regulation, I probably hit the under. But for the rest of them, I didn't really see any that I cared for. So I'm just going to stick with strokes. And I've already made a selection, so I'll share that a little bit later. I just want to cover my strategies that I like to do week in and week out. One of the big ones is looking at windfinder.com. If you haven't done, or if you don't do that, highly suggest you to. This is supposed to be a tournament where a lot of wind shows up. It has in the past, and it probably will once again. So double check, the night before, as late as you possibly can. Or if you're an early riser, do it right before the round starts, and you're probably going to get some really good advantages doing that. But if I scroll out, I'll show you where the TPC San Antonio Oaks course is. It's going to be just north of San Antonio. So if you just zoom in, kind of like right where this little indent is, you're going to find that San Antonio golf course. And you've got all your days down here you can choose. I'm currently on Friday because I wanted to see what the weather was like. But if I went to Thursday, check 7 a.m., 10 a.m., just click on the screen. You'll see a little box shows up. It'll show you the I think this is the average mile per hour during that time frame. And you can see the wind doesn't really pick up until later in the day. So for the most part, all the golfers that are playing that day aren't going to be really affected by wind. So you could potentially, figure out that scoring is going to be easy. Or at least you can assume that. So when you look at all of these projections for scoring, you can see a lot of it's like 70, around 70. I'll say this. I looked at previous performances at this event, and shooting a sub 70 round, it's like somewhere between 10 to 15% of the field does that on a given day. So if we have 144 golfers, we can expect somewhere between 14 to 20 golfers, kind of somewhere in that ballpark, of shooting under 70. So not a huge success rate. This golf course, like I said, wind is its main defense, but it's not super easy. It's not super scoreable. I think Jordan Spieth last year had the low round during round one, which was 66. So 69.5 is pretty generous. Obviously, he's played well here before, but this year he's not really providing that kind of performance like he did last year. So 69.5, I'm hitting the over easy. So I just want to provide that information. I think if you want, you can take your risk at some of these 71s and hitting the under, but I bet you anything we'll probably see more overs than we'll see unders with these projections. I'll show you my entry. I only have one. Like I said, I'm going to wait and see to see how round one finishes before I really get into this for round 2, 3, and 4. Kind of want to build my bankroll for the Masters because I think I'm going to be able to make some good money at the Masters as long as I can take advantage of the projections. But here we go. I have Jordan Spieth over 69.5. I just told you, I think we want to hit the over. I'm doing just that. Russell Knox, 70.5. His average score for the entire last year is 70.5. In the last 7 weeks, his average has actually been 0.5 strokes lower than that. So I like Russell Knox this week to hit his under, or I should say for round one to hit his under. Bryson DeChambeau, 70 strokes. He's battling injuries. Now he says that he feels better and he finally can he finally can full go, a tournament, like go full on out. I'll wait and find out. We'll see if this comes to bite me, but I feel pretty good that it won't. 70 strokes hitting the over on that one. I'm going to let Bryson say prove it. I'm going to say prove it to Bryson on that one. Abraham Answer, this one is a very good projection. Like if this was 70.5, I would say with full certainty you hit the under. You hammer the under. 70 is borderline. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I think his average score was 69.5. Let me double check on that. Yeah, 69.55. This is season long, full 1 year worth of stats. 69.55. And his actually scoring average in the last 7 weeks has been a little bit over, but that's going to include the Players Championship where a lot of people kind of suffered. This is the difference between recent form and baseline. He's a full stroke over that. So that gets you to, you know, if his average is 69.5, now he's shooting 70.5. And when the, you know, the projection's at 70, I'm feeling okay about this. Like I said, the Players Championship's going to be included in that recent form. And he obviously got, I mean, the Players Championship was difficult. I think Abraham Answer has a really good chance to hit the under 70 strokes. And the same kind of goes with Matt Kuchar. Matt Kuchar actually has a pretty decent scoring average. He just isn't playing, you know, good enough golf to, you know, place in any tournaments. And he's not really playing a lot of golf. If I were to go to Matt Kuchar, his average score is 70.52 over the last year. And his recent average is 70.88. So there's not much difference when it comes to his scoring average and his recent form scoring average and his season long scoring average. That's still under 71. And of course, this is going to include par 70s and par 71s and stuff like that. But I'm kind of feeling it with Matt Kuchar this week. I think going under 71, I think is going to be a good thing to do, at least for round one. So that's what I have for my round one. It's the only selection that I made. I just, like I said, I'm going to wait and find out how a lot of these players are playing before really diving into round 2, 3, and 4. And of course, always look at winfinder.com. But those are the picks this week. If you want to stay around for the giveaways, I'm going to mention them right now. If you've not yet signed up for PrizePicks and you're looking to do so, you're in a state that allows it, I have a link in the description below that'll get you straight to the sign up page utilizing the promo code SweetSpot. And if you sign up using that code and put at least $20 in your account, I'm going to give you $20. So I'm going to give you a chance to play this for free. Again, you just have to use the promo code SweetSpot and put at least $20 in your account. Now, PrizePicks is going to match your deposit up to $100. So you don't have to just put $20 in. You could put up to $100 and they'll match that deposit, giving you $200 in your account. And then I'm going to give you $20 back. So it's going to be like you only spent $80 to get that $200. Same applies with the $20 one. If you put 20 in and I give you 20, you're going to be playing PrizePicks for free. They're going to double your initial deposit up, you know, it's going to go up to $40. So you have $40 to play with for free. So highly encourage you guys. Again, there's a link in the description for that. And then I also have a subscriber giveaway. So you're watching this on YouTube, obviously. I'm giving away $30 as long as we hit that sub goal of 350 that I have on the screen. Now that's not 350 subscribers like right this week to get. I'm at 326 on this channel. If we get 24 more, I'm going to run this giveaway. And if you want a free entry into it, all you got to do is leave comments. Well, first of all, be subscribed and then leave comments in all of my videos and you'll get a free entry per video you do it. Now, this is only going back to last week. So the only tournaments that are going to actually work. Actually, it's just going to be this week and going forward. Let me just save you the hassle. But yeah, giving away $30 and I'm going to extend this all the way to the Masters. So if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. And if you want an entry, obviously leave a comment down in the comment section. But that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next one. All right, bye.